Hello dear friends, hope you are all doing good. سلام دوستان عزیز، امیدوارم خوب صحتمند باشین. This is unit 13 for 1000 vocabulary 1 فصل 13 کتاب 4000 لغات جلد اول است. The first word of this unit is accounting. حسابداری. People study accounting so they can deal with money and finance properly. خب بخش حسابداری میخونه به خاطر که همراه معاملات و بخش مالی خود درست سر و کار داشته باشن. He works for an accounting firm. فرم شرکت مانو میده، در یک شرکت حسابداری کار میکند. appeal به نظر کسی جالب بودن مانو میده، که به نظر کسی جالب به نظر رسیدن مانو میده. To appeal to someone is to be interesting or attractive. مجذوب او شوی، okay؟ جذب او شوی. Sleeping all day appeals to me. خب جذب میشه به من. Okay, but I have to go to school. باید مکتب بروم. The next word is assume فرض کردن. Okay? To assume something is to think that it is true even with no proof. حتی اگر ثبوتی هم نباشد فکر میکنم که درست است. I assume you are both familiar with this plan. خب فرض میکنیم که شما هر دوتایتون با این برنامه آشنایی داریم. The next word is borrow قرض گرفتن، که طلب گرفتن. To borrow something is to take it and then give it back later. Okay? میگیری و بعداً برمیگردانی. Okay. Can I borrow a pencil to use today? I'll give you back to you tomorrow. Okay. Client مراجع یا مشتری میشه. A client is a person or business that pays another to do a service. Okay. باش ما پول میپردازه تا یک خدمات انجام بدین میشه مشتری یا مراجع. Okay. She has many clients who enjoy coming to her salon. یعنی مشتری و مراجع زیاد دارد. Downtown مرکز شهر. This is a noun. The downtown area is the center of most cities. Okay. خب قسمتی مرکزیت یک شهر میشه downtown میگه. The downtown area is filled with many tall buildings. ساختمان‌های زیادی بلند اونجا وجود داره. Dull is if something is dull that is not exciting. Dull means boring. Okay, خسته کن میشه، ملال آور. The movie was dull. I fell asleep watching it. زمانی که تماشا میکردم احساس خواب‌آلودگی بر ما به وجود آمد. Embarrass. So embarrass means خجالت دادن یا خجالت کشیدن. To embarrass people is to make them feel ashamed or foolish. خجالت دادن میشه. Okay. یعنی احساس شرمندگی به او بده و احساس حماقت بده. Okay. He was embarrassed when he couldn't remember her name. شرمنده شد، احساس خجالت بهش رخ داد که نام او خانم به یاد آوردن نتونست. A fare is an amount of money paid to use a bus, train or taxi. Fare کرایه یا پول موتر میشه، تاکسی، قطار، هرچی باشه. Since he is a senior, my grandfather pays a low fare for the bus. Okay. به خاطر که ارشد است، بزرگ شده، دیگه مادر کلانش برش خیلی کم کرایه میپردازن. Okay. Former قبلی. Describe something that used to be but it is not anymore. قبلا وجود داشته و بعد حالا که نیست. Okay. قبلی منم. Okay. The hotel, a former castle, was just over 200 years ago. Okay. The next word is found as a verb means تأسیس کردن، بنیاد نهادن. To found a company or organization means to start it. Okay. این تأسیس کردن یا راه اندازی کردن یک شرکت یا یک نهاد میشه. The Pilgrims founded one of the first colonies in the United States. یک گروهی از مردم از Pilgrims. Okay. یک مستعمره را در ایالات متحده بنیان گذاری کرد. Invest سرمایه گذاری کردن. Invest. Invest. To invest means to use money in a way that will bring a profit later. فایده بیاره بعدن ها. Okay. I invested money in a new building that should bring me a profit. سود و فایده ما بیاره. Okay. Loan. Loan. A loan is something, usually money, that one person lends to others. Okay. قرضه میشه. Loan. قرضه. Is it lends to other but دیگر قرض میدین. I got a loan from the bank. قرضه بانکی دریافت کردم. Practical. عملی. Practical. Practical. This is an adjective. If something is practical, that is useful. مفید. قابل استفاده است. Learning English is practical. مفید است. عملی است. You can use it in many places. Okay. Quarter. 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 A quarter is 1 out of 4 or 25% of something. So یکی بر چهارمی یه حصه را میشه quarter یا چهار یک میگن. He paid a quarter for the candy. Salary. Salary معاش عاید. Okay. A salary is how much money a person makes at his or her job. Okay. شما هر قدر پولی که از شغل خود به دست میارین میشه salary یا معاش. He got a new job with a better salary. Scholarship. Scholarship. Scholarship is money given so someone can go to school. Okay. مقداری پولی است که با کسی داده میشه در ازایش میتونه مکتب دانشگاهی چیزا بخونه. I got a scholarship to help me pay for university. خب بورسیه دریافت کردم تا که دانشگاه خود بخونم و بپردازم. Temporary. Temporary. Temporary معقتی میشه. Okay. If something is temporary that exists for a short time. بسیار به مدت کوتاهی وجود داره و بعد میره. This car is only temporary. معقتی اینجاست. I'll get a new one soon. Okay. Treasure. خزانه. Treasure. Okay. میشه treasure. A treasure is a collection of valuable things. Okay. Especially jewels or gold. میشه خزانه. Okay. They became very rich when they found the buried treasure. خزانه که پیدا کردن سره پولدار شدن. Urge. Urge. To urge someone is to try very hard to get them to do something. Urge مجبور ساختن میشه. اکراه کردن. Okay. He urged them to believe his story. یعنی مجبور کردن و داستانش گوش بدن و باور کنن. Circle the right definition for given words. A salary, a system of beliefs. No. The money one makes at a job. Yes. Is he correct? Former, in the past. Yes, this is okay. Accounting. Okay. The management of finance. C is correct. Very good. Practical, useful. B is correct. Borrow, to okay, to make a person feel okay, to take for a short time. This is B is correct. Assume. Assume means to believe without proof. A is correct. Downtown. Downtown, a center of city. D is correct. Dal. A is correct. Boring. Treasure. Okay. Money. Okay. Valuable collection. Yes. C is correct. مجموعه از ارزش ها. چیزای بارزش. temporary که existing for a short time. C is correct. Okay. Fill each blank with another form of the verb from the same sentence. Okay. A salaried worker gets a salary. Okay. You are there temporarily when you have a temporary job. Adjective form temporary or temporary job. Okay. When he overcame his embarrassment, he was not embarrassed anymore. Embarrassed, you add ed at the end. یک ed در آخرش میدین که تبدیل به adjective یا صفت کنین. She has a lot of investments because she invested a lot of money. Okay. If you were formerly called Jackson, then that was your what? Former name. یعنی اسم قبلیش ما بودن. A borrower is a person who borrows something. چیزی که قرض میگیرد. قرض گیرنده. Borrower. This is my treasured nephew. Okay. He is like a treasure to me. He's like خزانه. چیزی بارزش به من هستن. پیش من. Write the word from the word bank that best fits each sentence. Urge, borrow, practical, appeal, downtown. If something is, you can use it often. If something is practical, okay? You can my hat, but you have to give it back. Borrow. Number 2 is borrow. I like living down in downtown. Okay, it is an exciting place. Very good. Number 4, you to save money. I urge you to save money. You might need it later. Okay. Does flying appeal to you? I have always wanted to try it. One. Okay. دل کشیدن. So, the taxi driver. Let's read this story. Peter's job was driving a taxi downtown. شغلش تاکسیرانی در مرکز شهر بود. He made a small salary. درآمد کمی میساخت. But he liked his job because it wasn't dull. شغل خود داشت به خاطر که بورینگ یا خستکون برش تمام نمیشد. Every day he saw new things that appealed to him. چیزای جدید رو میدید که مجذوبش میشد. یعنی دلپسند بود برش. Peter was practical about the future. که بسیار خوشبینم من آمیدم در مورد آینده خود. Maybe I can get a scholarship for college. شاید بتونم یک بورسیه برای دانشگاه خود بگیرم. He thought پیش خود فکر میکرد. I could study accounting and get a job at a bank. میتونم که حسابداری بخونم و در یک بانک وظیفه پیدا کنم. I could help clients invest their money. میتونستم که به مشتریان بخاطر سرمایه گذاریش کمک کنم. Peter stopped to pick up a passenger. Okay. متوقف شد که یک مسافر بردارد. Okay. Where to? He asked. خب کجا میری گفت. Go to the 4th Street Bank. خب شخص گفته که جاده 4 بانک میره. And don't talk to me. زیاد به همراه من حرف نزن. I have had a rough day. روزی بدی داشتم. The man said. او مرد یا مسافر برش گفت. Peter was a peaceful person. آدمی آرام بود. So he was not angry. زیاد غضبناک نمیشد. When they stopped, وقتی که توقف کردن, the man's fare came to $10.25. خب کرایه موترش چقدر شد؟ $10 و 25 سنت. He put his hands in his pockets. دستای خود در جیب خود برد. I can't find my wallet. Okay, I can't find my wallet. in کیف پول خود نمیابم. He said I can't pay the fare. نمیتونم کرایه بپردازم. Peter said I will give you a temporary loan. قرضی کوتاه مدت میدم. You can borrow $10 and a quarter from me. میتونی که $10 رو 25 سنت از ما قرض بگیری. The man was embarrassed and said, شرمنده شد و گفت I was mean to you but now I want to help you. I want to help you. یعنی به تو بد رفتار کردم، خشین بودم، اما حالا میخوایم تو رو کمک کنم. I founded this bank. این بانک اساس گذاری کردم، تأسیس کردم. I want to give you $100. میخوایم به تو $100 بدم. That much money was like a treasure to Peter. این مقدار پول مثل خزانه بود برای آقای پیتر. The man urged him to take the money but he didn't. خب شخص مجبور کردن، اصرار کردن که پول حتما بگیرن و آقای پیتر نمیگرفتن. You are an honest person, the man said. من شخص برای پیتر گفت شما یک آدم صادق هستین. I assumed you would take it. فرض میکردم که شما حتما میگیرین. I want you to work for me. خب از شما میخوایم برای ما کار کنین. The next day Peter started his job at the bank. خب روز بعدش آقای پیتر شغل خود رو در یک بانک شروع کرد. He was happy to leave his former job. شغل قبلی خود ترک کرد. Please read this story again and again and come to these questions. Look at the questions and choose the correct answer. Thank you guys.